Hey guys, Thrasher here. We have a new banner and a new update in Dragon Ball Legends. Let's talk about it right now. Okay, so first up, we're going to go to menu and then go to news, and they've added a few things. There's some changes that I don't really like, some that are okay. Nothing major though. There's nothing crazy that's going on. So part 4, we've got a new part to the story. So story part 4, book 7, go check that out, get that done. They adjusted the animation of Great Saiyaman's special move, and then they updated various events. So we'll talk about that a little more in a second. In fact, I think that's pretty much the next thing that's up as we go down here. Oh, there's one bug fix. If we open this up, they changed the mission requirements, or they didn't change the mission requirements. They're the same, but they changed the mission text so that you can read it properly. So before it said inflict 3 million damage with the Rising Rush in Legends Road Super Saiyan Goku, what you actually need to do is inflict 3 million damage with the Rising Rush in EX Battle 4. So make sure you do an EX Battle 4, get that done. Easy, simple, get that out of there. And then here's the majority of the changes. Essentially, the Android 17 and Android 19 events are back. If you haven't done them before, do them. If you have done them, nothing crazy that you need to worry about in here. So let's go ahead and scroll up, and we can scroll past the Legends Road Goku thing because we've already talked about that before. And then the login bonus. So here's the thing that annoys me a little bit. They're going to talk about the guaranteed sparking that we're going to get for our new banner that we'll talk about in a minute. You need 7 of these tickets, the way you have for the last few banners, to get your guaranteed sparking. They only give us 2 of the tickets in the login bonuses, and it's on day 7 and day 14. So at the end of week 1 and end of week 2, we'll get 2 of our tickets. The rest of the tickets we're going to have to get through events, and then you're going to find, I don't remember if it says it in this or the other announcement, but essentially what it's going to say is those tickets are coming from upcoming events. You can't even get the tickets yet, so you can't do your guaranteed sparking at least for a little while. I assume because generally the way it works is on around day 5-ish of the login bonuses is normally when we have enough tickets to actually do our summon. Day 5 of this, so 4 days from now, is probably when we'll get those events so that we can get our guaranteed sparking pull. And then as we go down here, you're going to see there's training items with the silver bells. We get skip tickets, job requests, energy tickets, all pretty much the same as normal. As we go down here, we should get to the end, and we will see there's 150 chrono crystals. One other thing that I want to point out here is we're going to get 3 times Masters Pack 2 sparking tickets, 30% chance to pull sparkings. The thing about this is Masters Pack 3 has to be very soon. Masters Pack 2 units are getting pretty old. I think there's maybe 2 units in there that are reasonably good at any level whatsoever. So I think Masters Pack 3 is right around the corner. It would be nice if that released soon because these tickets don't excite me at all at this point. I have no reason to care about them whatsoever. They are the rewards in lots of the Legends Road shops where you can buy Masters Pack tickets with extra medals, and I just don't do that because there's no reason. All of those units are very old and not very good. So let's go ahead and back out of here, and then let's talk about this right here. So essentially what they're saying is the Legends Battle Royale is on now. We'll talk about that a little more in just a second. But if you cheat, if you disconnect, things of that nature, they're going to make it so you can't play on the day of. If you do it 3 times, they're going to completely ban you from the Legends Battle Royale. And this will always be ongoing. They are also saying, and I already got bit by this morning, make sure that you have all of your notifications off. Make sure you're on Do Not Disturb, because if someone happens to call you right in the middle of this because you forgot to turn your phone on Do Not Disturb, you're going to get disconnected from the match. It'll be a draw, but you're not going to be able to play for the rest of the day. So make sure you do that, because if it happens to you 3 times throughout the entirety of this, you're going to get banned completely from the Legends Battle Royale. So don't let that happen to you. Back out of here, and then let's talk about the Legends Battle Royale itself. It is on right now. Every day that you log in, you're going to get 3 tickets to play. You can play, so this is in Central Time, my time, from 6 to 8 CST, and then 2 to 4, and then 8 to 10 o'clock at night. So those are the 3 time frames that I can play. It's the same for everyone. It's just going to be based on your time zone. So whatever time that is for me, it's going to be a different time for you. So just go in and look, and it'll tell you what it is right here. The other thing to keep in mind, you don't have to use all your tickets the day that you get them. You just have to use all your tickets during one of these time periods before the entire event ends. So if you don't want to use them today, you don't have to. Or if you get in a situation where I think it was my second match, someone called me in the middle of the match, I got disconnected, and essentially got banned for today. That won't happen again. I will make sure that I'm on DND. I thought I was, I just wasn't. And that's pretty much it for that side. Now, as far as rewards go, if we go down here a little bit, they're going to talk about the medals. So when you win, you get a victory medal. At the end of this entire event, you can use the victory medals for a special shop they're going to open up in the shop area, and those medals will give you chrono crystals, things of that nature. As we scroll down here, we should see them. So you can get chrono crystals, energy tickets, skip tickets, silver bells, and then there's Masters Pack guaranteed sparkings. The only thing I would say is I'm probably going to go for all chrono crystals for as many as it'll allow me to get. I don't know if that's unlimited or you can only get one of each of these, which would be unfortunate, but I'm also going to grab the Tien Shinhan's Gi just because the shallot looks awesome in Tien's Gi. So let's back out of here, and then I guess we can talk about we don't need to actually open the limited time shop sale, but let's talk about this Ultra Space Time Summon number 13 Sparking guaranteed ticket set that you can buy. This is $8. It's not amazing, but it's also not terrible. It's $8, and it's going to guarantee you a sparking unit. It's also going to give you 100 skip tickets. It's going to give you a ton of energy and silver bells, and it's a 50% chance to pull one of the featured units, the new units that are on the Ultra Space Time. That's the Transforming Vegeta, the androids 14 and 15. Now, some people, if they pay money, they want some type of guaranteed unit, so you may not want to grab this. If you're someone who really only cares about cost of unit per however much you're paying, it's actually a pretty reasonable deal. So just keep that in mind. I'm not recommending that anyone grabs it. I am saying if you're someone that spends money and you don't care about a specific unit, you just care about value for things that you buy, it is kind of a reasonable value. So let's go ahead and back out of here, and then let's talk about the banner itself. So if we close this and then we go to summon and we opened, yeah, it's this one. So if we open up the featured characters, this Vegeta has absolutely amazing stats. There's actually a debate going on right now whether or not he is a better unit than Gogeta. Spoiler alert, he's not, but he can do an absolute ton of damage when it comes to strike. He has an extremely powerful strike stat along with a kit that buffs his strike through the roof. And then if we talk about this unit right here, he actually has a very good kit, and what's nice is he's got one of those best of both world type of kits. So in the previous video where I talked about the preview for these three units, I thought this was the unit that was going to be the odd man out because the majority of the android team is blast based and he is a strike based unit. So I thought he was going to bring strike based cards and it was going to screw the team over. He brings 2 blast cards, which actually helps the android team, and then he has his own ability that can actually switch all blast cards into strike cards when you want to do a full combo with him. So you could actually run him very well on an android team. He's no longer the odd man out. He works. He's a unit that you're going to want to pull for. And then Android 15 is a tiny bit underwhelming. I thought he was going to be a little bit better, but he is still a great support unit. He's still a very quality unit that you can run on the Android team, so I would say he's worth pulling as well. So here's the way this looks. If we back it up and we go to Z-Power list, 7% now, that's something to keep in mind as well. Like I said before in a previous video, we're probably going to be looking at a standard 7% pull rate for sparking units. It's not going to be 5% anymore most of the time. So we have our 3 featured units. They're all 1% apiece, and then we have 4% chance of pulling all the other units. Most of these units are garbage. There are 1 or 2 good ones in there, but another thing to keep in mind is we're going to get guaranteed sparking tickets on this. I don't think any of these units are absolutely game breaking. While the androids 14 and 15 do make your android team viable again, I would not spend money on them, and I probably wouldn't spend too many full price crystals on them. So here's the way I'm going to look at it. I'm going to rate this as a 2-star Dragon Ball banner. Wait until you get your guaranteed sparking tickets done. Once you've done your guaranteed sparking pulls, if you didn't pull any of the featured units, it might be okay to do 1 to 2 multis on this, but that's all I would do because like I said, none of these units are game breaking. We're going to want to save for whatever happens in the Legends Rising banner because at some point these characters are going to show up in the Masters Pack. It's not like you absolutely need them right now. So that's pretty much it for that. Do your dailies on this every single day. Don't miss those, and then only spend full price after you've done all of your guaranteed sparkings and you haven't pulled any of these featured units and you really feel like you need one of the 2 android units, plus the Vegeta doesn't hurt. He's a very nice unit. That's pretty much it for this video. If you guys think I missed anything, throw it down below. If you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.